Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can get out of this one. Okay, so this is the cave diver. As you can also see, it's also a demo. But crawl down a suffocating cave system using your arms in this punishing physical horror cave diving adventure. What morbid force is calling you to dive deeper into the heart of the caves? So yeah, basically that's what it says. You're cave diving down below, whatever, however you got there. From what I remember, it says that it's literally well, first off, if you're claustrophobic, I highly recommend not watching this. Um, I don't have that sort of fear, but I do have that weird feeling of not being in. It's not claustrophobic, like I don't panic or anything like that. I just don't like feeling a bit stuck in tight places, kind of thing. I guess a bit of claustrophobic, but not all the way. But basically you're going through a labyrinth of canes, crushing through stones and constricting pathways. Branching through tunnels will lure you into a claustrophobic death end where turning back is physically impossible. It did also say that if you die, you're basically gonna see your body in that spot where you last were left off. And I saw this a while ago, but I kind of forgot about it. So I just remembered now. So I am basically interested in wherever the fuck this is, or wherever it leads me to. Oh. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, okay. Use the mouse to move your hands towards surfaces. Hold left click to grab on the surface with your left hand. Hold right click to grab on the surface with your right hand. Oh, okay. I was wondering how to move. Oh boy. I've only heard stories of people doing this kind of shit, which is, I mean, I get it. People like adventure, but I think that adventure shit is crazy, especially for the fact that there is a high chance that you could fucking die, which people have died. Oh. To drag your body with more strength, grab the surface with both hands at the same time, then use the cursor. That's what I'm doing. Like, I remember hearing one story of a kid of a guy who that was, what do you say, very not excited, but happy to traverse into a cave system that he's seen as a kid. Some objects can be moved using your hands and body. I kind of regret that I don't remember the name of the person that died, but there we go. I guess he was an experienced cave diver. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. And I think he was by himself at the time. I think it was. And There we go. I think it was said that he was by himself. But hang on. Do not enter the cave. Do not enter. The cave has claimed the souls of 8 men. Oh, I'm already here. Stupidly. Yeah, he was traversing through a cave that I guess he believed he remembered as back then. Oh boy. Ah! Yeah, I'll just read right here. If you get stuck or lost or reach a dead end you're unable to escape, press auto reset as a new caver. Yeah, I remember. Oh wait, they're forcing me to stay dead? There we go. Come on. Come on. So I'm already fucked. Oh boy, okay. Yes. And that's my first dead body. Alright, so I made it back. I guess because I died, it makes me literally start from the very fucking beginning. Oh boy. Come on. There we go. Well, that's gonna suck if I like died somewhere farther and there's no checkpoint. Oh no. It's a scrap from an old mining journal. There's some faded writing that says 8th month, 30th day, year of the lone dog. Take silver 2 grams, saltpeter 1 gram, pyrite 1 crystal, approximately 10 grams. Note: this hole is dried up, but down here the better part of the damn week with the men, and all I got to show for it is a couple of grains of grit silver, a pinch of saltpeter that's more bad shit than useful ore, and a pretty little block of fool's gold that I'm keeping because it's the best damn thing I ever dug out of these walls that are colder than my granddaddy's grave. Can't imagine the other dopes are farming much better than their tunnels, though they all claim that there's a fat silver vein down there. Too damn cold down here, but all me and the boys can do to keep ourselves warm is keep swinging our picks. Surprised the rackets we make hasn't woken up the devil himself to drag us to hell yet. At least over here, I don't have to pretend like I care what them idiots have to say. Could I swear I heard one of them yodeling some nonsense earlier? Couldn't make out what it was over the noises of pigs crunching through the shell though. Yeah, I think. As soon as I get out of this hole, I'm gonna buy me 2 bottles of whiskey and shove the corks in the ears if that damn fool starts again. Ooh, backstory. But yeah, the story goes, the guy continues to move forward in the cave, and I guess he kind of adjusts himself in a weird breathing position too, in order to squeeze more through small tight spaces. Press S to place down a marker. These can help you and your future explorers determine which route to take through the cave. Oh. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna go up here. Yeah. talks about, I think it was a graduation that he was doing or a birthday party for himself that he was having for himself that his family was throwing, I want to say. I need to look it up. Hang on. I remember now. After looking it up, it was, the guy's name was John Edward Jones, age 26. Died in November 2009 after becoming stuck upside down for over 27 hours. Yeah, in Utah's a Nutty Putty cave. Yeah, the actual photos of it is very like scary and shocking to see. The fact that how he got stuck there. It's an old diary from what on the front cover somehow has written the words "Dead End Ned." Inside it says, "5th month, 8th day, year of whitefish. To whoever picks this up, it's a dead end, stupid. I'm just leaving this note so you can, and so you inferior cave rats can learn from your betters. Take it from a man who was able to dive between 3 greased hogs and come out clean the other side. There's no squeezing through with this one, Jack. It's just like the other bit further in where it gets real tight as at the end, but you can fit your head without trouble." Sounds like there's people picking in the cave again. And there what some folks call it. Well, this one here is just a trick to get dummies like yourself convinced you can shimmy down there. Thinking you'll find a pot of gold or wish-granting troglodyte, or whatever it was that old snake oil peddler or handbill you could only read a quarter of said was down there. Me though, I could fit any damn where I please. You're not gonna find my bones gathering dust or rattling around some creepy crawly's belly. I'm gonna die as I lived. Mark my words. Covered in grease, smelling like bacon, no hog nor no cave can pin a man down when he loops up the layer of good old lard. No sir. I think he died. Yeah, I'm gonna contort myself. Later. I'm not going down there. I mean, going up there. Okay. I wonder if there's like any. Ow. What the fuck was that? I wonder if there's any checkpoint or like end to the game, or if it just lets you quit on your own if you can't move forward. Yeah. I think. Okay, there we go. I've got to go down here. But yeah, the guy, I think was able to get. I think he was with friends. One of his friends called for help, either a friend or family member. I had called the forest rangers to help out. It's an old notebook. Inside is a crudely drawn picture of a woman, and a single entry. It says, "10th month, 1st day, year of cottontail." Year of the cottontail. Damn, my foolish eyes. Ain't no one told me that this damn cave was filled with little varmint hides and snake slides. I heard this all used to be some dried up silver mine, though. I thought I'd certain be carting most of the way down. Mines are supposed to have shafts and rails and oil lamps and fancy things like that, right? There's some place at the end that they're called the Narrow, where I reckon it's kind of narrow maybe. And behind that there's, well, that's where it is. I ain't gonna write down what it is, nor am I gonna speak it. Not that there's anyone in this hole to speak it to anyways. It's what I'm here for. What anyone would come down to this godforsaken place for. Damn. I only bought one match to light up a cigar, which I plan to smoke out in the open air and sunshine once I ascertain what's mine. And it's done burnt down to the stump now. Anyone picks this up, there ain't nothing down here but darkness and despair. You're a fool's errand, and you'll be lucky to die smoking a stogie as fine as this. There was a poor fool I saw just down the way on the route to the Narrow, with his leg all crushed up by a shifted stone. Sure wish I'd thought to bring to. Think his ghost is still scuttling around down there. Ooh, I have a friend. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Gonna contort myself. Yeah. Yeah. We. Do a flip. There we go. I'm just gonna see how far I can go before I actually have to restart. I think that restart was just a one-time thing I was gonna do. Come on. But he was basically an experienced cave diver. He became trapped in a narrow 10 by 18-inch crevice near 400 feet into the cave. Despite intensive rescue efforts, he died of cardiac arrest, and the cave was sealed as his tomb. Yeah, it's like I said, I don't know why people choose to do this kind of thing, because it is extremely dangerous. It's just as dangerous as climbing fucking Mount Everest, because you'll either die up there trying to climb it, or you'll lose body pieces trying to fucking survive. Because I know how dangerous it is, especially for the fact that they can't really bring the bodies down, because it'll just also be another they'll be just another body on the mountain that they have to leave it. They'll have to leave you there, which is crazy, because there's definitely like a lot of people down up there who have died and stay there to this day. Especially the one, I think it's a person in the green neon light jacket. Oh, I found a body. The remains of a man pinned underneath a rock. There's a tattered note underneath his bones. It says, "I'll keep it brief, stranger, because I'm not sure how much longer I got. There's something in this cave no one told you about. I don't know what it is. I can hear it, sort of, but I can't quite tell if it's something. Some water drip, maybe. Sounds like someone's whispering, blabbing. Something I can't make a lick of sense as if I could with my legs caught under this rubble. The passage was solid, as you're likely to find down here. I've been through it more times than I can count. No trouble at all. I hear something. That definitely isn't any water steep, nor wind. Sounds like music. No, not music. Something worse. Yeah, I definitely hear it now. I shouldn't be hearing this. Oh God, have mercy on me. What the fuck? Oh boy. I have a sinking suspicion that this shit's gonna fall. Oh my God. Back the fuck up. Get off of me. I've come this far. I'm not gonna let a fucking rock stop me. Get off my leg. Oh! Uh-oh. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucked. I don't think I can get out of this one. But yeah. I'll see if I can find some pictures. Hopefully nothing too gruesome, but or at least just take a picture of what Nutty Putty the Nutty Putty cave looks like. Because when you hear the name Nutty Putty, you just think it's just like a miniature golf kind of thing course, but it's actually a real area that people cave dive. But yeah, because after he died, after the whole incident thing, they basically blew up that cave system, or at least either blew it up or blocked off the entrance so people wouldn't foolishly get themselves stuck in there and also die from it, because it is crazy. Again, oh wait, what the hell? I literally came from here. It's literally crazy to think or try to understand why people kind of seek this kind of excitement, I guess you could say. Like, to me, I'd rather do that when it comes to like video games instead, because if you're trying to find excitement towards something that could potentially kill, not potentially, that could kill you at any moment, I definitely pass on that, because it's not something I want to do. Yeah, I understand that there's people who are like way professionals and shit, but no amount of experience can help you when it comes when it comes to this kind of situation. Oh look, there's my body. Like I said, you literally get to see your fucking body in this fucking spot where you died. But it also reminds me, yeah, of a creepypasta that literally does this kind of shit, or is the settings is set in cave diving. I think it's Ted the Diver, an old one, where it's basically two people going into a cave, but it's more supernatural, I guess you could say. Look, another body. Come on, yeah, I can do it. Yeah. Haha. I actually want to see if there's a guy has. Never mind. I wanted to see if the dude had a notebook or something so I could read. But yeah, basically it's the same situation, but it's two guys who are exploring it, but they notice how there's so much, like, they also have like actual photos of them doing it. Like getting to narrow spots where you could actually just see his fucking legs sticking out. It's like extremely tight spaces. Going into a cave that has a waterway path that they have to swim in. Whoa! It's listening to it is creepy, because I've had people read like the creepypasta about it. There's an old wooden cross with a note pinned to the base. Tama and the rest. I put it here like yes, as you can see, right here at the Mountain of the Narrows. I'm not gonna look further. No way, no how. Nothing down there for me anyhow. I don't have any wishes for slinking around, blind to death. I ain't had a dream about what went down there with Hank for 7 years now, and I don't aim to start again today. No sirree, Bob. Frankly, I think it's fine that I've come here. I can't hear nothing. There was something to hear. Well, I ain't gonna be here to listen. Rest in peace, brother. Basically, it's something like this in a way from the creepypasta Ted the Diver. But that was creepy. For a second, I thought I heard my sister. Thought I heard my sister talking, and then made the back of my hairs the neck and the back of my hair like frill up a bit. But yeah, it's Tethered Dive is basically like this. Is just the more that they explore down deeper in the cave, the more that they find weird things happening around, like weird structural rocks, writings on the walls, random noises that they hear, writings. Oh, I said writings. Noises, shadow figures passing by and shit. They even had a dog one time helping them and not fit through narrow spaces, but like I guess navigate through some spots that seem to be safe enough for them to get through. But I think after a while the dog stayed home or something. Like they only used the dog once and that was it. Another note. It says, "Oh my God. Oh Jesus, Lord, save me, God, please. There's a thing up there. A face. I only saw it for a moment when my head had just enough room to look down the passage. Down maybe 20 feet just outside the reach of my light. Right there in the darkness. A man's, maybe a boy's face. White as paper. Facing right back at me. Big gaping hole for a mouth. It can't be a man. It looked different. I can't recall if he had eyes. Maybe they were closed. That sound wasn't the wind. It was him. Moaning. Oh my God, I got goosebumps. Especially reading that, what the fuck. Oh my God, it's getting darker. I hear something getting... Ow! Oh, I died. I hear something whacking. But yeah. It sort of gets closer and closer to the end of the story, where they actually do see a monster and they manage to escape, but I think one of them is badly injured. And then it cuts to like them talking about whether or not if it was a good idea, or like probably doing it one more time because they, oh God, they sort of think they can make it, but it just cuts to the end where they say that it might be the last time that they try to get to it, and then that's it. Kind of leaves it at a cliffhanger, thinking if they died or not. Come on. Fuck, I can't even get out. Tired from cardiac. What the hell? Died from cardiac arrest. I don't know if this is based off of it, but I feel like that's what happened with the actual story with Edward. That 26-year-old dude from Utah. Because it seems like it could just be a coincidence, especially for the fact that that this person died from cardiac arrest, making me restart on its own. I don't know. I'll try it one more time, but going down the different path just to see if that changes anything. Okay. I feel like this is a different route that I found, I think. Don't know for sure. It feels like it. Yeah, because I don't remember it being red. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if there's actual. I don't know if there's like an actual end for this, because I know it's just a demo, but still. And it's definitely a different path that I took because I managed to get stuck immediately after reading that one book from the guy saying something. Come on. This place is about to fall. It feels like. Or it sounds like it's about to fall. Come on. What the fuck? Yeah. That was a cave diver. Holy shit, that was pretty good. Again, I don't have claustrophobic, or I'm not yeah, I don't have claustrophobia, but slowly getting closer and closer to that weird ending. Before this, the when I died after, it was definitely getting more intense, especially for the fact that the character was breathing heavily, the heartbeat was going crazy, having a hard time just trying to get through like an extremely narrow, tight space. And then the fact that they have, I guess, I don't know if it's because of the cave area or because you're slowly panicking because of it. You start to hear weird noises, like people pickaxing the rocks, somebody screaming in the background. I guess music in a way, but holy shit, yeah, this is really good. I'm curious to see what they will add in for the full game, since this is just a demo, but yeah,